Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your general tarot card reading for the 3rd week of June. So, the crowning energy of this week for you Aquarius, we have Page of Wands, and I put the clarifier on top of it. So Page of Wands, it's indication of a new beginning that might come to the hold. And the hold is either, this is a general reading, either for circumstances or you not being able to decide which way to go. So it's almost those Two of Swords that are indicating indecision or a fear of making decision because you might make a wrong one. So there's some kind of blockage in this week. You might just stumble across something that is going to stop you in your tracks. In terms of the overall, you being signified in this reading, Aquarius, by the Eight of Wands. And Eight of Wands, in this particular case, what I'm getting, you doing many things, places are taking you places. Life is taking you places. And you kind of forced to do whatever it needs to be done. And you're very much focusing on now. So maybe, and this might be actually the reason why certain things are going to come to the halt. That might be the reason, because maybe other things are going to take the priority because they have to be done and managed in that week. Also, there might be some kind of disappointment, or you might be hoping for something more that you might receive financially. We have the Seven of Cups here and the Queen of Pentacles. So as you can see, there is someone who's looking into those old possibilities. What is possible, options. And then you have Queen of Pentacles. So maybe what you're hoping for is not necessarily what you're going to get. And sometimes what I'm getting, what is coming through, it's like you're hoping for more. You're going to get what you're going to receive. It's going to be okay. However, you'll be disappointed if that's going to be money, job, whatever it might be. Disappointed that it wasn't what you were hoping for, yet you will be kind of okay with it. Still, disappointment, you're going to feel disappointed but appreciative of it. And I think there's going to be more enough that is going to be needed for you. There's going to be sufficient amount of money, even though you hoped for a little bit more. And then we have Eight of Swords again. And once again, it's talking about this blockage. It almost feels you have a difficulty of making some kind of decision because you feel you're being blocked by others or your options being limited. And the question is, are you waiting for circumstances to change, or you're going to choose to do something about it? And that is the question that is being put to you, Aquarius, for this 3rd week of June. That basically what they try to convey. Yes, that might be very much the case. You might feel your options are limited, but by doing nothing, you're achieving nothing. And if is to ask your question if that's the way, because actually you can do something about that. But if you choose to do something about it, your perspective, your way of thinking has to change. Because what they're saying, you're most likely limited by your own beliefs and what you think is true. So this is like a big question mark for you. And then we have Queen of Swords. We have Knight of Wands, we have a Hangman, and when I wanted to clarify, I had those two coming. So you see, there is a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, it's energy of being highly pragmatic, highly logical, kind of being able to withdraw yourself from the situation and judge the situation from kind of vantage point of cold analysis. And then there's a Knight of Wands coming. Knights in general, that they signify information, and this information will be about some kind of growth and progression. But whatever going to come your way, you, once again, you have a lot of cards talking about you feeling blocked and unable to move from the situation. So maybe there will be some kind of solution coming your way, but either you're going to be reluctant or unwilling to take this on board. So, Aquarius, what I would say, the entirety of reading is for you to kind of, what they're asking you to do is look at the situation and ask yourself, what is it that you would like to do? If that situation is really what it is that you who is seeing things this way and is quite negative. And what they're trying to say, that even though those things are happening, you kind of overwhelmed what is happening in your life currently. But because this is happening, this is kind of pushing you to make a move, pushing you to make a decision, pushing you to make choices. And you don't seem to want to make a choice. Because the options that you have, they're not options that you ideally would like to have. And if that is the case, what they say, and even though you might don't want to entertain whatever options that are possible, try to look into them. At least consider. Do not dismiss them. So overall, Aquarius, it's a very interesting reading. Basically, what they say, what's coming through, whatever is happening now, it's forcing you to make that decision, to take some kind of action, to take this blindfold off and look at the things as they truly are, and not be motivated by fear, because the only thing that is holding you where you are is your fear, it's your own understanding of the situation. And the minute this is going to change, you're going to look at it and analyze it and look into the possibilities, even the possibilities, options that you don't really satisfying you, or they're not ideal. At least look and try to find, get yourself, because I heard drifting, and I think you're currently drifting. So at least if you want to drift and you don't want to make any decision, what they say, at least to try to kind of orient yourself towards something, because it feels like you're in some kind of suspension over here. So what is the additional commentary? It's about appreciating what you have and being able to utilize what you have. And I guess those two cards, this Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is kind of saying the same story. Focus on what you have. If you need to retrieve and you would like to go home, or you would like to go a place when you feel comfortable, or you feel that is your kind of place where you can recharge, do it. But as you can see over here, this village or this settlement, there is someone who is on the watch out and looking for everyone who is in this village, in the settlement. So equally what they try to tell you, maybe you're looking too far ahead. You're looking for problems or things that are not there for the most of the time. So maybe it's better to focus on what you have, utilize what you have. If you need time to think and regroup, try to do it, but with the view that at some point you would have to reorient yourself. You would have to find some kind of reference point and take some action. Aquarius, thank you for tuning in. If this has resonated with you, please like, comment, share, and hopefully we shall speak soon.